Hi, this is Louise Kadlesic from Alma Development. Thanks for stopping by. I'm going to give you a brief tour of Google Apps for Work today. I'm a huge fan of Google Apps, and that's why I'm recommending it to you. I've been using it for about a year and a half and have just found it to be just a great tool, a very easy and simplistic tool for doing the things I need for my small business. First thing I love about it is that it's very cost effective. So you're only paying for what you use. It's about $5 per user per month, but that's scalable up and down. So as you add users, you just add another $5. But if somebody leaves, you just turn off and you're immediately not billed. So they're billing by the day, not by the month. So that way you're able to budget that with as your employee scope increases. It's also really, really easy to use. One of the things that Google does is it limits the functionality to the top functions that we all use. There's a rule in software that most of us only use 10 to 20% of any piece of software, and it's often true for those larger business applications. So what Google has done is just given us the top things that we need to do and made it really easy to do that. So you're going to find a very easy learning curve for getting in there. There's not that much to learn, and in some ways it makes it less stressful because there's only 2 or 3 options. That's what you got to play with. It's also cloud-based, and today that's just an absolute necessity for business. You don't have to worry about IT. You don't have time to worry about IT. So this way everything is stored in the cloud. Google has extraordinary backups. There are also other backup solutions if you want even a third backup, and you're able to access it anywhere in the world on any device. Has an amazing sync between the cloud and any device. So if you were to, for example, add a new contact through your phone, you're immediately going to see that if you're also working on a workstation. So these are just great tools that for an entrepreneur make it really easy to use, and you just don't have to worry about the technology. So if I still haven't convinced you, you get to do a 30-day free trial where you get all the functionality of the software. They don't ask you for your credit card ahead of time, but you'll be able to make sure that this is going to work for you. There's just a few steps that you have to follow. First of all, you're going to need to have a web domain. So mine is alma-development.com. That last part's going to be my email address. And then you're ready to start setting up. So we've made it easy for you. We'll show you in a minute. If you just go to our site, to the toolbox, and then to the business launch section, we've listed all of the steps that we think you need to follow. We put some support tools there, and then we just put links to each thing. So there's a link to GoDaddy if you don't yet have a domain, and there's a link to Google Apps for Work to get launched there. What you're going to do is you're going to sign up for your 30-day free trial. And as part of that, you're going to pick a prefix for your email address. So in my case, it was louise@alma-development.com. That's basically it. You're ready to go. So you're just going to log into Gmail with that email address you just selected and the password you selected, and you're good to go. You can send email. You can receive email. You can start posting up documents. You have 30 gigs worth of space. You can put in your calendar app. You can go to your phone and you can install Google there as well, and you'll immediately get everything synced both ways. So I think that's pretty freaking awesome. Just a last point here about Google Drive. Some people don't like to work fully in the cloud. They like to have some offsite access. And if you're one of those people, then you can just follow the instructions to install Google Drive on your workstation. And then what will happen is documents will sync between the cloud and your workstation. So anything on your workstation that you put in your workstation Google Drive will immediately copy up into the cloud and vice versa. So some people like that as an option if they're spending a lot of time working on their workstation. So that's it. Now let's show you how to get it done. So start by going to our website, alma-development.com. You'll see an option here called Toolbox and then a Business Launch 101. This is where we put resources to help you get started with your business. We've taken all the tips and tricks that we use to start this site and we've listed them here. All you have to do is click on the specific option and it's going to take you right there. So to launch Google Apps for Work, to get set up, you're just going to click that, and it's going to take you straight here, and it's going to give you the option to start a free trial. So you'll need your business domain, but you'll have 30 days to give this a try and make sure this is what you do. Here's a little tip. If you're going to be on the computer a lot, then I would suggest you start using Chrome. Chrome is also built by the Google team, so it just naturally integrates. And then what you can do is, this is a little tip. So I've got my inbox here, and if I say pin tab, then what will happen is every time now I close my browser and I restart it, these 4 tabs will automatically be there. It just makes for a nice, fast way to get into the software all the time. And that's really it for Google. I encourage you to give it a try. Try your free 30-day trial. There's lots of tips and tricks on the internet to get to use it, but I'm confident that it will give you all the tools you need at the price point that you want.